Alright guys, I finally making videos showing you how this map goes way the heck over here. If you can see around Blackwater, I'm actually just left that town. And actually Sandanese is it's a lot better of a town than this one. If you want to go see some good scenery, I would go to Sandanese. But in this video, I'm gonna show you guys the entire map. And we're gonna actually see, because I've been showing you guys how you can go all the way over here, but once you're right here, I'm pushing left on the analog stick and I cannot go over right there. But if I go down here, I can go way over here. And we never really saw where Dutch went or any of that stuff. But I'm just gonna have to, I already put spoiler alert, but your character actually, the ending that I picked, your character actually dies, and I don't know if the other ending that he'll die. I'm gonna make another video on that for you guys, but I mean, so yeah, pretty clear path. Go straight. I'm thinking that we're getting to the portion of the game where we're gonna see the New Mexico territory and whatnot, but I'm really not sure. But I kind of remember seeing like a desert in the gameplay, and I think there's people that have already gotten to the desert. Well, I know that there's people a lot farther than I am. Kind of hard to show you guys I was trying to show you the surrounding area. It's kind of hard to do when you're riding a horse. Assorted biscuits are usually good. I'm just gonna keep checking the map as I progress. I don't want to see it really. We're gonna watch this slowly open up for us since this is our first time. We're gonna go all the way around this map. But so far I'm not really liking what Rockstar did with this ending. Seems like a bunch of procrastination. I feel that Rockstar made it a lot harder for you to finish this game than you should have, considering both the endings. But if you just turn your autosave off, and then you make two different saves, and you could just go back to your previous games, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have 3 guys, and I'll show you how to do that too. I just, in case you're wondering, it's pretty easy. But sometimes it does get confusing, and nobody likes when they accidentally delete their game. It gets really annoying. Especially when you're like, have a game that's like pre-glitched, where you have like glitch money or glitch inventory. Because not everyone has time to play games all the time. And I can't really blame them, because there's a lot more to life than video games. Putting this many hours in it's East Landing, yeah, no wonder there's a bunch of red dots here. We're gonna do the best we can to go around this map completely. I will say that after playing the other Red Dead Redemption, this one's a lot more better with getting around the map, like cutting corner wise and not. I felt that the other Red Dead Redemption you had like trouble. You had to like go forever to get places just to use this one path, and I feel like there's like more exploration than any other game that they had. But I'd give a pretty good review on it, considering the graphics are really good and everything. And the way I've been saying it to everyone is that this is like Grand Theft Auto. I've already said in my other videos, but if you guys have any other games that are good that you think I should play, then let me know. But I'll be streaming Spider-Man 3 and then Grand Theft Auto and then Red Dead Redemption, the Fallout 76 beta, and then I might look at some older games we might stream. And we're gonna go and we're gonna point out stuff that you can do in these other games too, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about making your own video game and what it would be like. And I'm mainly making this for myself too, so I can listen to these videos later on and think of some of my ideas. Because you can make your character do anything you program it to do. You can get really creative. I'm just going first person for some reason towards the edge. I think you wouldn't like to do it in first person, but for some reason you could peek over a little better. This is that beautiful scenery, man. That's probably the New Mexico. 'Cause I remember seeing it in the trailer. I didn't even watch a slowed down video, but you can probably watch a slowed down video. And they'll point stuff like that out, that there's a desert and everything like that. Usually I'd be screenshotting this and sending it to one of my friends who plays this, and he's still stuck in Valentine. So guys, I already said in my other videos, but make sure you don't get stuck in Valentine or whatever. You gotta see the full map, because it's really a pretty good piece of art in my opinion. And I think we're gonna learn a lot from this game to what Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna be like. Because we're gonna be eating and drinking snacks, and we're gonna be there's like consumables in this game, if you haven't noticed. And there'll be like dead-eye toxins or whatnot. They could actually take it a bit farther than that. I don't want to give all my ideas away on the internet, or on YouTube I should say, or through my videos, but in some of the toxins it seems like it wasn't really thought out too much, and I think it's kind of cool you have to put like winter clothes on your person to go up in the mountains and everything like that, but if it like lowers your health and everything, that's kind of lame. I'm not really into games like that. It's not really like a survival game, and even if it is, it doesn't, these games don't have to be so realistic. Like, you already got the graphics down and everything, and they're like pretty beautiful. You need to like work on stuff. I'm actually surprised I pulled that out so fast. I'm gonna show you guys how slow it is to pull out sometimes. I'm just gonna, like I said, we're gonna look at the map as I progress. Looks like I strayed a little too far. Looks like I gotta go around this lake. But, if you guys want like an example in like Mafia 2 or 3 or one of those games, you could literally like break somebody's arm and dislocate someone's arm, and you could, when you're shooting, you could be shooting at someone and then jump over a barrel and like snap a dude's neck. Like you can, for like I told you, you could program any action to anything that you want in the game. So if you want your character to be like know every form of karate, then it can, you know what I mean? I'm interested in to see what animals are all the way out here on the other type of the map too. I kind of wish that other games would go into as much detail as this too, because if you could imagine a map this big that like was a Star Wars map, like an open world, they could sell so many copies of that. It would be... There's a lizard right there. Don't really want to shoot anything right now. I'll do videos of hunting later on. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm gonna cross right there, that little spot. It seems to me like that these maps you always have to get around stuff, but what do you expect, you know? I mean, I probably could try to cross that lake with my horse, but possibility it could drown and stuff. What's unfortunate is I had the better horse, and I was looking forward to unlocking the map, and your character actually dies with the ending I picked, and he gets shot in the face by like a rat, that rat dude, and I'm not really liking it. But it's like I said, I was looking forward to, I don't know, I got the best horse, so I finally get to ride around the map, and then I'm playing like John Marston. This isn't even Arthur. It's probably hard to tell. He's a little slimmer than Arthur. But yeah, that's Rockstar making you try to play this game over and over again and start more games. It almost makes me think that they did this so they get a better release date on Grand Theft Auto 6. Should make sense. But like I said, we'll just do like 3 saves. I'm gonna like save this game, and then I'm gonna keep the game before Arthur goes and does this mission. And they don't even ask you or tell you that it's like you're not gonna be able to progress. It's just Rockstar getting you to start a whole new game. And now that I think about it, I am gonna have to start a whole new game. Because where I left off on the autosave, it's like halfway through the storyline. Or when you finally decide what choice to choose, because there's two different endings. So I'm gonna be stuck right there with Arthur, and I can't back out of that. I could probably cancel it. Actually, I'm gonna try that. I'll make a video of that, and I'll make a shorter video of it too, and I'll try to label these better. I'm not even sure how to do that, but looks like we got way off course. That's okay. I wasn't really sure where to cross over there anyways. So yeah, this is their version of Texas, which is very cool. Probably people that stayed up when this came out for like 2 days straight, or as long as they can, and try to get to this part of the map. And I can't blame them really. Like right off the jump, I spent like 2.5 hours the first day just getting out of those mountains. But just power through it. And it's really hard, especially when you got stuff to do. Oh, really? I'll help you with your target practice, alright? Wow. I think Rockstar should really, I guess I did still kill that guy. If you looked, no, I guess I didn't. If you looked, I couldn't shoot through this thing. That's kinda dumb. That's just like canvas. There's no way, there's no reason that a bullet wouldn't be able to shoot through that. And then if you want to say like, oh yeah, well it's a video game, then well okay, then why do you have to like brush your horse and to get its stamina up and stuff like that? Why? I mean, you can be realistic with that. So I'm gonna point out that I'm trying to like brush my horse right now and calm it down, and that's why I just got off, try to get away from it. I'm pressing L1 and yeah. I guess it was just user error, guys.
Good girl.
Sorry about this. I just want to make sure I'm facing the right way before I take off. I want to make sure to give you guys a good layout of the map. I was kind of hoping more of a desert. But we're not even there yet. The scenery that we've seen so far reminds me of Grand Canyon type though. So if, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas down here. 20 minutes of riding around too. I'm thinking maybe the rest of the storyline involves down here. But I'm kind of disappointed. It's like that whole other part of the map, they put 80% of the game in. And I'm gonna show you guys right now. The storyline percent is 80% done. And I just unlocked this portion of the map. So 80% of the storyline goes like above, is all up over here, which is kind of crazy and cool, but I mean, we all know why they did it. But now if you could see, I was showing you that it's like you could go way over here, but if you go up here and I try to go to the left, you can't go over here, like I've been saying a million times. You can see that I'm going, that I was actually right, and you can go way out here. It's like the map is not square, which they do know that we're liking. We like maps that are ridiculously big like this. But we don't like having to play 80% of the storyline to get to there, because there's like an army of bounty hunters that won't quit hunting you. If that's what you were wondering why I didn't just come over here, I tried. And you can't get very far. And if you haven't tried it yet, or you had the bounty hunters come after you and you think you're a better player than me or whatever, then just try coming down here, because I'm pretty sure it's different.
On your knees! You don't want to take it! Come on! Hey, friends.
You know, my other character had all of the snacks and stuff I bought him, and then they give me this other character and kill my character off, and none of it transfers over or anything. Same with the money, it says I have $19. So you get 80% done with the game, and then you have to start over. Like, seriously, Rockstar? And the more and more I think about it, it's just more procrastinating on Grand Theft Auto 6. But it's like pretty mean. Like, why would you even do that? Like, it takes forever to make money as it is, and then I spent all the money on the camp upgrades, and the camp don't even exist anymore. I mean, we'll see what happens when I finish the rest of the missions. But I'm gonna give a seriously, like, a pretty big thumbs down on Rockstar. pretty much I'm just gonna have to give him a thumbs down for killing off the main character. If something tells me that the main character dies anyways in the other ending because your character's really sick of tuberculosis, which I've been telling you in a few videos, and I've been putting spoiler alert in all of these videos. So if you're gonna comment and say that, complain about me, you know, then you're an idiot. Pretty beautiful scenery here. It's really not what I expected it to be, but even the other part of the map, I mean, I like the big open lands and everything, don't get me wrong, but it didn't really, this game didn't really wow me or surprise me until I got to San Denis, which is their version of New Orleans, which I've been saying. I'm surprised my horse didn't fall off the cliff there. Alright, I'm gonna try to... keep going this way until I hit the very edge of the map for you guys. Maybe I'll start making another video. Real hard to show you the scenery while you're riding the horse. Seems like there's a different part of the desert over there. Even the color of the sand seems to be changing quite a bit. See, my other player had a bunch of apples and stuff. I used to feed my horse before it died. And got killed in storyline actually, which is another thumbs down to Rockstar, because I took a lot of time to get that horse. I don't think it's very fair.
This way of life ain't for the weak.
Make sure I hit the edge for you guys. I'm not gonna forget. After this, I want to go try to find like a really big town down here. So I think they could have done a better job of like putting towns in. Like, I like the old western towns and the frontier and everything, but there should have been more towns like Saint Denis and it's all these little towns. I want a really big town. See what it looks like back then. I'm gonna go this way, just look. Make sure I'm on course still. Like a coal mine. I could see some cool missions going on here. I'm sure there are some missions here that involve that. Not really liking stuff like this. Like I get you're supposed to be riding the trails and everything, but how many times in Grand Theft Auto have you just wanted to just drive over the mountain instead of driving on the road and driving around all the mountains and stuff? I mean, it's pretty much why everyone gets the Deluxo. So if you can see, I already got turned around again. It's just very easy in this game, but I was also trying to get around the rocks. I got a feeling I might fall off, you know, and die, and then make it up the hill, but I'm trying to sprint up this hill full speed. Yeah, I almost had it. I really wish I would have had something. Like, I don't expect to go up like every mountain or whatever. It'd be nice if they were a little more easier to get up. I will say Fallout has all the Fallout games has some. So when you discover a place, you can fast travel to that. It's pretty nice. You do lose a bit. You miss out on stuff not fast traveling everywhere, but it's very nice to be able to do that when you're in a hurry. I'm trying to get back on course, but it's a pain in the arse. This is the same way with the other Red Dead Redemption. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. You can't really get around the mountains. You have to like go all this way to find this trail, and this game's actually a lot better than that. But then you gotta go actually find these things and get up these mountains. Like I felt one mountain that turned me around, I felt like I could almost get up that if I would have kept trying it. See, I pretty much could have got up that. I think it's really dumb that they did this. I had horse revive, and every time I put the horse revive on, it never works. Or it just doesn't let me put it on or give it the option. Very stupid. And now I'm stuck out here without a horse. That's awesome. You didn't really know I did Rockstar.
No, please.
Hopefully,
Another, we're up in this box. I don't got the key. I swear. You, please. Help me. What? No, put no.
I'm gonna break into the back of the carriage, guys. You know, we're gonna kill each other over some baked beans, you know what I'm saying? That is fucked up. The Mustang. It's a pretty cool horse. Alright, looks like I keep going the opposite way. I keep trying to tell you guys where I'm trying to go, but it's getting very annoying. But I know if I could just get up these mountains up here, I think I could go back that way down there. Alright, so it looks like we're... Oh, this is cool looking and everything. Farm ranch, but... It must end. I'm thinking like their version of Las Vegas is down here in this section. Or whatever they have. Texas, El Paso, Texas or something. Or Dallas, I don't know. But I'm gonna look all in this area for it since I'm all the way over here. I'm gonna try to unlock all this portion of the map. And then I'll go look for the Dallas section. Or the Vegas or whatever it is. I know Vegas wasn't invented from early on, by the way, guys, or it didn't become what it was till later on. That's a whole different history thing with the Mafia and Buggy Siegel. So, but for some reason I'm just calling it Vegas because I remember seeing lights, a town with lights in the desert in the gameplay trailer, so now I just think just have Vegas in my head for some reason. Because, you know, bright lights in the desert, light up signs, See, I can get up here just fine. This one actually looks real steep, but I think... See, your horse could definitely make it up those. If the game doesn't want me to do that. They want you to run into... They want you to get stranded out here. Follow the trails and stuff like that, but I hate doing that. Because it is faster to go around if you can find the right path. Then you gotta watch out for rocks now. Apparently your horse is so stupid it runs right into it.
Okay.
Looks like they're having an animal try to attack them. The horse is like the #1 thing you're gonna want to do if you just started this game. And yeah, I've already showed you. Just go to Lake Isabel. It says I can call this. Cool if I can make it my friend or something. Looks like I'm gonna be streaming this portion of the map for a while though, guys. Unfortunately. But I don't want all my videos to be like really long. So I'm just gonna start another one. See, it's really stupid. So you know you can climb on this ledge and walk up there perfectly fine, but you just can't get up there. I mean, that's not even realistic. Like, I could definitely climb over that rock in real life if you want to be, if you want to try to get into what's realistic and what isn't. But, you know, this is probably the edge of the map. No, let's see. I just can't get over here. Or it's just like the weirdly shaped map. I like how they make it bigger than it's supposed to be, but I wish they would like either show the whole thing or have some kind of boundary lines, like actual lines. Let me try this one more time. See, I ran up that just fine, and I'm glad I did just to prove that to you guys. You know, you can run up some of those. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead. There's a bunch of animals out here, so I'm just gonna eat those big beans that I fucking murdered a bunch of people for. That we're already gonna kill each other over. Baked beans, for God's sake. And then I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. I'm just gonna go to story, and then I'm gonna go to save game. And then instead of like saving over my usual game like I am, just to be safe, I'm gonna go down a few. But I'm gonna do one right here. So I can go back and see the other ending. I just have to go back to this game right here. If you can see, this one's 52%, and that's when your character either dies or something else happens to him during 52% of this game, or if that's full completion or whatever. And then 66 is like, and I've only got a little bit farther in this, and I'm just like a farmhand too. It's nothing interesting at all. But yeah, just remember, you know, this is my save now, man. We'll save over this one for this game. I like how it went all the way down and it still brought it back up to the top too. And then this is the one where I gotta try to cancel it, but I can decide another ending. And then when I decide that other ending in this one, I'm gonna make another game save, so I can have one game where I just kill people and not have to worry about bounties or anything like that too. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna start a new one. I'll leave off right where I am right here, and then we will try to find that town if it exists. But we really need another town like Saint Denis, and if you haven't been to Saint Denis yet, it's really well detailed. It's not even that big looking, but the buildings are really well detailed, and there's actually lights in the town, and I think Rockstar did a good job of that. And I'm gonna be really disappointed if there isn't another thing like that in this section. But you gotta stop and think, this is a humongous section of the map right here alone. Like, I just had this whole area too, and I haven't even really unlocked it. I still haven't gone all down here yet, but this seems to be where it ends. I cannot go any farther with my cursor to the left. And we will go back and explore that. Alright, watch the next video, guys.